What is up guys, and welcome to Stuttgart's best, a brand new series here on our channel. Now before we get started, let me just briefly take you through what we're about to do today. We, that is Andy behind the camera and myself Julian, basically just want to show you that there is a lot more to see in Stuttgart than just the TV tower and the Schlossplatz. So what we're going to do is take you to some more or less known places like bars, cafes, restaurants, parks and museums that we think you shouldn't miss out on, and take a little look behind the scenes. Right, nevertheless, you ready Andy? Perfect, and let's go. First stop, Killesbergpark. Something I never thought I'd see in my life again, but I just went on a children's carousel. Now the Höhenpark Killesberg is about 10 minutes away from the main train station by tube, and it's got the size of 70 football pitches, which in other words means you're not necessarily going to bump into massive crowds on a hot summer day, unlike at the Schlossplatz. Now we're a little bit out of breath because we just walked up 348 steps to get to the top, but once you're here you can absolutely say it's worth it. Not only do you have a spectacular view of the park itself, but also of the Mercedes-Benz arena, the main train station and the TV tower. Now like I just said, there's a lot of spectacular things to see from here, including our next stop, the Mercedes-Benz Museum. Now this is without doubt one of the biggest attractions in town, in particular for all of you car enthusiasts out there. The Mercedes-Benz Museum has an exhibition space of 16,500 square meters, showcasing more than 160 cars on 9 levels, with a branch located right next door featuring many more. During the past year, the museum welcomed more than 720,000 guests, and depending upon when you might have come around, you could have had the chance to take a look at one of the very unique and special exhibitions going on, which is precisely what we're going to do now as well.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Nice cars, huh?
Absolutely, lovely cars.
Hi, my name is Ralph. I'm working at the Mercedes-Benz Museum.
Okay, you're the press officer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Very cool.
You want to take a look inside?
Oh, absolutely, lovely.
Come on, step in. That beautiful, very nice Mercedes-Benz Fintail. Actually, this is one of the processors of the E-Class, actually.
Oh, what a car it is.
Can you smell it? It smells like history.
Oh, absolutely. Vintage car.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right term, vintage car. That's the smell of the 60s, actually.
Unbelievable.
It's beautiful.
Steering wheel. Oh,
like a huge steering wheel.
Absolutely.
So, and driving these cars, it's not as comfortable as you might imagine. That's for sure. But
so it's a lot of bumping around when you're driving it.
Exactly. It's you know, you have to work harder in that car. You have to work
so you
hard.
grow some muscles while driving.
Exactly. but you know, but it's very smooth and you know, not very high speed. It's you know, you come down.
All right.
That's a nice thing.
Is there any special exhibitions that you've got going on right now or coming up in the future that we should have an eye on?
Actually, you're sitting right in that exhibition.
Right,
it's an E-Class exhibition. It's you know the E-Class, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, we have all the predecessors of the E-Class here around at that place.
Final question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite car in the museum? If you could choose anyone, which one would it be?
That's that's very easy to answer. I love the Uhlenhaut Coupe. Some say this is the most expensive car in the world.
Wow.
It's worth around 80 to 100 million euro. Two of those kinds are existing.
Okay.
One of them is in the museum, and one is in our car collection.
Now before we leave the museum, we're actually in for a big treat. And with this treat comes some good and some bad news. The bad news is, my name isn't Jeremy Clarkson and you're not watching the latest issue of Top Gear, which means we won't be taking any car around the racing track. The good news is, we do have this little key right here, which opens the doors to this car. And that's where we're going in. sound is absolutely banging. Now after all of this action, it's time for us to visit our last stop of the day, the Chinese garden, and relax a little bit. Now don't get a wrong impression of this place, because although it might be very small, it truly is a beauty in every single detail. It's a perfect place for relaxing and studying for school, so whatever you do, simply can't go wrong. Now that is it for today. We hope you got a nice little first impression of what's coming up in the next couple of months. We'll be adding some bars and places to grab some food, so make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, and yeah, see you the next time. Peace!